All right, guys, I'm going to go over the rule set real quick. But before I do that, I want to thank everybody for showing up. We have a stacked tournament today. Looks like we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 contestants today. And a few no-shows. If they show up, I might disqualify them, and then they may come back later. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, thank you for coming out to our Smash Brothers, our Smash Brothers tournament, our first one of the year. I'm going to go over the quick rule set before we get started. This is a double elimination bracket tournament, meaning if you lose once, you are still in the tournament. If you lose twice, then you're out. BYOC, everybody knows this. Bring your own controller. Only loser of round can counterpick character. So if the winner tries to counterpick a character after you try to counterpick, that's not allowed. GameCube adapters are provided for all stations. Tournament will follow the Genesis rule set. All matches are best 2 out of 3. 3 stock, 8-minute timer, no items. Winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals will be best 3 out of 5. I'll let you know when that happens. The pot split will be as follows. First is 70% of the pot. Second place is 20% of the pot, and third place is 10% of the pot. Your starter stages are Battlefield, Final Destination, Town and City, Pokemon Stadium 2, and Smashville. Counterpick stages are Carlos Pokemon League and Small Battlefield. And then there's a link for all the rule sets. Does anybody have any questions? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? No, I need to get louder than that. Are you guys ready? All right, that's better. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start calling out some matches. So let's get SOAR versus Prokilla, Station 1. It looks like you guys are good. Is this live or is it good to go? Button checks. All right, I'm assuming that you're good. You're good to go. So we got the first match here. Oh, you guys doing button checks? Or is it live? Okay, I'm assuming it's live. We got... I think the teams are backwards. We got Sora on the right and Prokilla on the left. All matches are best 2 out of 3, guys. Best 2 out of 3. Also forgot to mention we are streaming here on Twitch.tv. So if anybody wants the YouTube link and the Twitch link, it's right there on the screen. Let's get back to the gameplay. Nice up smash. Prokilla gets the first stock. Very suspiciously quiet here. I'll have to investigate why there's no audio coming from the speakers here. Anyways, back to the action here. It looks like Prokilla gets the first win here. Let's see if Sora gonna go with Battlefield. See if Sora can turn this back around. Oh, the glitch screen again. I gotta keep. Sorry for our viewers at home. That's just a capture card issue. Okay. Should be back to the action.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's see. Our Prokilla's off the stage, gets back on stage. Nice counter. Oh no. The up smash. Prokilla gets the first stock. Neutral air. Nice grab. Gets back on stage. For the projectile. Gets grabbed. Up smash. No, the up tilt. It's still off the stage, Sora. Hilaire. Okay, he's off. He's on his last stock here. All right, he gets a stock in. Let's see if he can turn this around. Oh, and that's going to be it. Good stuff there by Sora. But he will be sent to the loser's bracket. For the stream setup, let's get Ghost versus Aldo, Station 1. Now we can.
3, 2, 1, go!
The game audio has been adjusted. Trying to figure out his critical sync here. Critical sync, are you here? Going once. Yeah. Critical sync, are you here? Going once. Critical sync, are you here? Going twice. Alright, Crusader, you get a bye win. Critical sync has been disqualified. He's not here. Tortas, are you here? I didn't see him today. Tortas, are you here? Going once. Tortas, are you here? Going twice. Alright, Tortas, you have been disqualified. Erwing, you get a bye win. Let's get Erwing versus Prokilla, Station 3. Prokilla versus Erwing. All right, we're back in the action here. Looks like Ghost gets the first kill. Our returning champion. This is the champion to beat. Oh, nice TNT. Oh, the up smash. It's a very quick kill. Can't let him mine. Cannot let him mine. Otherwise, he will abuse you all day. Nice grab. Do an up A. Alright, Ghost is off the stage. Ooh. Somehow makes it back on stage. Ghost is here to win. Was that wave dashing? Can't let him mine. Careful, he's got the diamond. Anchor. Good stuff. Oh. Need to find something out quick. Oh. Aldo on the verge of being sent to loser's bracket. Oh, the wall protects him. Oh. He's off the stage. Is this it? Still on. You can turn this around. Oh. That is it. Ghost will advance. Crusader versus Ghost, Station 1. Meantime, we got this new crowd cam going to show everybody here. Okay, looks like we're back in there. All right, Crusader on the left versus Ghost on the right. Still going strong with Steve. Ooh, making quick work. And right away, Crusader gets the first kill on Steve, our former champion. Careful. All right. Off the stage again. I think the character's name is Beleth. Oh no. Projectile. He's off the stage. Both grab onto the stage at the same time. The same melee. The cart. All right. Will it be a blow up? Oh no. Okay. Gets the anchor kill. Oh no, still off the stage. Okay, now trying to get some combos going. Oh no. The anchor. Goes off the ledge. Nice grab. Gotta be careful with the TNT there. Oh. 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 Gets tilted. Oh, he almost got it. Oh. Side smash. My Crusader's off the ledge. Gotta be careful with the TNT. Oh, the up smash gets him. Wait a minute. Is it a match? We'll see. Oh, and Crusader takes that one. Just barely.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
All right. Ghost thinking about this. He's feeling the pressure. All right. Going back in here. The left. That's the one. Okay.
2, 1, go!
Fail not!
The up tilt combos. 68%. Still mining. Still mining. Needs those resources. That's what he's looking for, I think. Oh, the anchor. Might have been messed up input. Super layer. Oh! Up tilt. Oh! Almost gets a stage spike there. Alright. Crusader gets the first stock kill here. But Ghost answers right back. Alright. Keeping it pushing. Alright, Crusader. Ooh. Off the stage. Off the ledge. Alright, he's back on the stage. Crusader's not making it easier for him. Nice back tilt. Back air. Oh. Okay. Ghost off the stage. All right. We got a match again. See if Crusader. Let's see if Ghost can make this happen. Oh, the anchor. Gets hit by the minecart there. Oh. Off the stage again. Oh, a little grab. Oh! All right, Crusader will advance, knocking our former champion into loser's bracket. All right, let's get Shady versus ForeignSkies. I believe ForeignSkies is on the right. I can't remember. I'll find out right now. It should be reversed. I think Shady is the piranha plant. Nice. All right. Oh, nice parry. All right. It's anybody's game. Piranha Plant. Slightly above. Stage. Ooh. Back tilt. Get back on stage. Makes it. Oh. I'll do it. All right, so it was Shady that won that one. When in doubt, jab it out. Throwing the poison out there. Oh, disguise himself. Nice. Very nice spike there by Shady. Nice grab for the spike ball. The up tilts. Nice. Fell off the stage. Oh, does not make it. Finally gets a stock. Flat 2-0. Got it. Give me a second as I commentate this match. I'll start calling matches again. I know exactly why the audio is not working right now on Station 1. I'll see if I can fix it right now. Nice. Oh, just whiffed there. All right. Of course, just about even there, but ForeignSkies just has 49% lead, 61 now. So here comes Shady. Nice grab. Up tilts. Ooh, combos. Missed the grab, the attempt right there. Oh no. Just even now. Anybody's game. Oh. Oh no. ForeignSkies off the ledge. Oh, he just barely whiffed it. Oh. Oh, it doesn't kill. Not over till it's over. Oh no. He's still alive. Let's follow up. Oh, up tilt. That doesn't kill. That's 3 times. That's gonna kill. Okay. All right. Shady takes that round. What a hype match. What a hype set. All right, we're gonna keep this going. Let's get Prokilla versus Shady. Station 1.
Fifth round. Three, two, one, go!
Oh, we're gonna keep it going. Can't call a match for Station 3. Lucho versus SOAR. Station 3, please. Station 3. All right, back to the action here.
Alrighty, we got Rob and iCarly in the match. Here we go. Let's see. All right, Shady getting the first knock on Rob. Let's see this. Rob going in. You see Shady putting a lot of pressure. All right. So far, Rob is struggling a little bit, especially with Shady going down. Commentating's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Shady about to get that knock, but Rob coming back just a little bit, and Shady getting that second knock. Rob is gonna have to be on his toes. Last stock for Rob. Here we go. Shady with the pressure on Rob. He is going at him. All right, Rob coming back from the stock. He is just trying to get off that air right now. Shady just putting that pressure on Rob right now. Rob struggling to come back on top, but you see him recover. Shady, Rob now putting the pressure on Shady. That up air, ooh, and that nice little Shady getting that. Shady not making it to the recovery stage, unfortunately. But right now we see both on one stock right now. Rob at 76, staying on edge surprisingly. Shady putting the pressure on Rob, almost getting that knock right there. Oops, that seems to be almost KO, but Rob coming back on pressure, edge guarding. We see Rob going back on main stage. Little counter. Scary. We're gonna see Shady. Oh, Rob putting the pressure on Shady. We see now, keeping him in the air. All right, Rob. Both shielding at the same time, kind of standing a little bit awkwardly. Rob putting heavy pressure on Shady right now. Might see a little comeback. Ooh, unfortunately, Shady getting down an Akko, right?
Thank you for that beautiful commentary. We're going to let this gentleman continue the commentary as I figure out something with a station.
Okay, right now we see both. Shady applying heavy pressure on Rob. Rob fighting back. Shady providing pressure on Rob right now. Rob staying in the air, but going back on main stage. Shady applying that same pressure we saw last game on Rob. Rob coming back though. Both see them kind of struggling to fight each other. Both somewhat at around the same percentage. Rob getting a hit in, but the edge guarding heavily with both of these two right now. Heavy pressure on the Rob from Shady right now. Staying on edge. Rob getting. Unfortunately, we're not going to see him recover from that. That is quite unfortunate for Rob right now. But we see him still come back. Heavy, same pressure he's offering. If you're enjoying my commentary, please say it in the chat. So I'm pretty heavy with this right now. But back to the game right now. Shady putting that same pressure we saw. Staying on that edge. Getting really tense right now. Rob. Ooh. And we see him get that first stock off Shady. Rob coming in. That first stock off Shady. Shady coming back with heavy pressure, getting that trying to get that second stock off Rob, but we see Rob passive. Rob playing a little bit defense. Boom, and Shady getting that second stock off Rob. Shady got pressure with on that edge. Rob, although at one stock, is putting heavy pressure on Shady right now. Try to get that stock off. Try to make it even before the final stock off. Both staying on edge. They just love that edge. I have to say they both love it. I can't get off. Are we gonna see Rob get the second stock off Shady? We're going back and forth. And a little bit tense. Especially considering that Rob is at one stock. Quite vulnerable right now. Oh, and we see Rob coming back from that. And oh, unfortunately, Rob doesn't take that. Shady wins.
Power the Aegis.
Congratulations, Shady and Crusader. You guys are in winners finals. We're gonna keep the tournament moving in the losers bracket here. Erwing versus MatuPichu. Station 1, please. Don't forget to check your buttons. Good luck, players. Looks like we have Erwing on the right, MatuPichu on the left. Ooh, making quick work there. I'm gonna let this gentleman continue the commentary as I step away.
All right, back with commentary. All right. I forgot the names of these players. Oh, right. Okay. Which one? The feature? Oh. MatuPichu providing heavy pressure on the edge right now on Erwing. MatuPichu getting that first stock off Erwing, everybody. Can you see that? Yes, we can. Any viewers? Anybody in chat? No? Okay. MatuPichu providing that same pressure, even though he's close off his first stock. Staying right on that edge. Not an edge play we see today, ladies and gentlemen. Getting that second stock off Erwing. This is getting a little bit scary. I'm nervous right now. I'm nervous for Erwing. Are we going to see him get this first stock off MatuPichu? I'm not too sure, to be honest. MatuPichu providing just enormous amount of pressure. Getting combos off the non. Oh, and Erwing getting that first stock off Matu. Are we going to see a comeback, ladies and gentlemen? Up air spam, we love to see it. Both going back and forth, we see. Staying off edge. Never mind. Oh. And Machu. He is just really digging in him, isn't he? Oh, and getting that last stock off Erwing, unfortunately. Luckily, that is not it. We still have one more game, I'm pretty sure. And we see the crowd just standing here. How are we feeling, crowd? Feeling good? Yeah? Come on, guys. How are we feeling for these two? Are we feeling good? Anybody here rooting for their friends? Come on. Yeah? No? Okay. That's fine. That crowd, it's okay. And we still push on through. Right, back to these two. MatuPichu and Erwing going at it. Machu providing first pressure on Erwing right now. Erwing not seeming to get a hit on Machu except just one. Both staring a little bit on the edge. Machu getting a hit in. Machu getting close to getting this first stock off Erwing. Machu just can't get enough of this guy, to be honest. And he is just, oh my goodness. First stock off Erwing. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. But we still push on through with the gameplay. And the commentary. Sorry? Yeah. Machu won the first match. Alrighty. Machu putting in that same pressure. Machu with 3 stocks, taking off that second stock off Erwing. This is getting nerve-wracking for Erwing. Are we going to see the first 3 stock of the day, ladies and gentlemen? I hope not. I truly hope not. both. Machu just staying on the edge. Not sure if the gameplay is seeable right now, but oh, Machu getting that last stock off Erwing. That first 3 stock of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We love to see it, and we hate to at the same time. Very bittersweet ending. GG's all around. Machu accelerating in the tournament. Congratulations, Machu. Whoever you are.
We're going to keep it going here. Coming down to our last matches here. Okay, so Station 1 and 3 have now become the stream setup. And Station 2 is still active. Let's get Ghost versus Ashura. Station 1. Crowd cam, everybody. Say hello to the stream. You guys want? Got to show off these new angles. I'm trying to improve the stream as much as I can. I'm thinking of adding the logo up here for Extraordinaire Arcade and showing off how big the arcade is for anybody watching at home who wants to come by next time. Switching back over to the stream. This is our twitch.tv/truegamer. The last E being a 3, and everything here is being recorded as well, which will be later uploaded on True Gamer 2000 YouTube channel. Is this live? You guys good? Okay, they got the fist bumps. We're going right into it. We got Steve on the right, Ashura on the left. 3-hit combo. Nice up smash. Up tilt combos. Oh, he missed it. He's finding the resources. You can't let him do that. Otherwise, he will abuse you. Oh. Good stuff, good stuff. Goes off the ledge. Oh, he gets caught in the minecart. Gonna get comboed and punished. Does not kill. Oh no. Charges up the homing attack. Gets caught in the minecart again. Nice back air. Off the stage. Watch out for the TNT. Oh, the wall actually works in his favor, that right there. Oh, also works in his favor. Off the stage. Both of them off the stage. Okay. Oh, he misses. Nice grab. Gets a side tilt, I think. Ghost has a stock lead, but can get punished at any point. See if Ashura can change it around with this Sonic character pick. The blue blur. Oh no. Okay, he gets the neutral air, I think. Same stock, but Ashura's at a disadvantage with the health. The side tilt killed there. He's just up tilting. Trying to get those up tilts. Oh, nice parry. Oh, almost get caught in the minecart there. Back tilt. He's still living. Careful with the minecart. Oh, back into it. Oh, and that's going to kill. Ghost gets the first stock, or first game here. See if this counter pick will work for Ashura. Going with Sora. Nice. Ooh, the minecart combo. Careful with the TNT. Oh. The up smash did not kill. That one will. Looked like a side tilt. Up tilts, more up tilts. Oh. Not ready for him. Up the stage. Oh. He can't recover. Oh. He does. Nice parry. Almost punishes there. Needs to find a way in. Oh, nice parry. All right, looks like he gets the kill there, but is at a disadvantage with the percentage here. Nice freeze. Minecart. Placing the TNT. He's got to be very careful there. Oh, just barely gets the edge there. The minecart does not kill. Placing the TNT. Oh, he pushes it out of the way. Gonna blow any second now. All right, gets the minecart kill there. Oh no. Off the stage. Oh, he gets spiked. Good stuff. Ghost will advance. Yeah, Lucho versus Ghost, Station 1. Going into the gameplay here. Ghost on the left this time. And I know that's correct. This is Lucho on the right. Going with the Incineroar.
All right, we're back on the commentary, ladies and gentlemen. We see Incerator against Steve, who goes being Steve and Incerator actually know the names of the characters these times. Yes, sir. And Steve getting that pickaxe on Incerator. My friend David over here, how you feel about the tournament right now? How are you feeling about this gameplay?
It's good.
He said it's good. All right, back to the game. Steve getting that minecart combo in, but still getting blown back. Incerator on the platform. Steve looking for diamonds, we see. Building a house. I'm not too sure what's going on right now. Pulled out a minecart. That pickaxe on Incinerator. Incinerator getting that flames. Incinerator getting that up air on him. That's an up air, right? I'm pretty sure I play this game. First stock goes to Incinerator. And Steve getting that first, trying to get that first stock off Incinerator. Okay, Steve getting that first stock off Incinerator, finally. Seems like that guy wouldn't die, am I right? Alright. Alright. Steve with the minecart, Steve with the elytra trying to fly back onto the stage. Incerator putting heavy pressure on that edge guard right there. But Steve still coming back, recovering from that. Putting him in the minecart, ladies and gentlemen. Putting Incinerator in a minecart. You only see it in Smash, am I right? Only in Smash you see that kind of stuff. Incinerator falling straight into that TNT we see. Incinerator getting that. Getting put in the minecart right again. And right in that Magnum block. Going into the knock. Steve getting that second knock off Incinerator. Steve up airing. Pull out the ass, keeping him in the air, juggling him. We see Incinerator coming back with that tornado. Ooh. Oh, body slam to Steve into his final stock, ladies and gentlemen. Both into the final stock. And Steve getting that pickaxe hit on Incinerator. Ghost winning that first game. See him eating that steak right there, getting that red meat. Probably 15 grams of protein right there. All right. How is the crowd looking right now? Crowd is looking pretty into the game we see. I'm not too sure. I hope my commentary is entertaining the people right now. All right. Getting into it, Ghost. And Roy switching to the counterplay to the second person. All right. Steve mining for diamonds as we see, as we all wish we could do in real life. Alrighty. Roy just edge guarding the heck out of Steve right now. Roy trying to put pressure on Steve, but Steve just wanted to stay on the edge right now. It's as if he's tied to it. Still managing to get some good hits onto Roy. My friend David, how do you feel about this match right now?
It's awesome.
He said it's awesome. All right, Roy putting in pressure on the edge onto Steve right now. Steve using that elytra. Steve still searching for diamonds, we see. Putting up that mine glove, but getting punished for it, unfortunately. Both still at 3 stocks, but hitting him with that minecart. Roy just not wanting to die right now. We love to see it. He is the people's player, I think. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I don't know how the crowd feels, but Steve almost getting that stock off Roy right now. Both playing edge. Roy surprisingly coming back from that, but still getting hit by the minecart. That minecart is just cursing that player right now. But he is not wanting to die. Roy putting in pressure, almost getting that first stock off Steve. These two, Steve finally getting the first stock off on Roy. God, it seems like those guys were on 3 stocks for forever, am I right? Am I right, guys? Yeah? Alright. Classic edge guarding. Steve hitting us with that minecart. Again with that minecart. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. But Steve finally dying. Not that I'm against him. That took a minute. That took a minute. But unfortunately, that minute was too long. We see Roy at 105% right now. That is killable percentage right there. But as we've seen before, he is just too stubborn to die. Never mind. Steve getting that second knock off Roy. I've seen this Steve gameplay. This Steve is terrifying. Keeping that straight face, that Steve. That minecart. That minecart's a curse right there. Hitting a wall up and walling him up, hitting with that magma block, little combo, 1-2. Roy doesn't have a pickaxe, couldn't break that stone, getting punished for it now. Looks like Steve is making an L formation right there. Is that a diss? Is that a diss, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not too sure, but Roy at 120%. Looking very, very vulnerable right now. Steve still at 2 stocks, playing it safe, we see. Roy does not have a pickaxe. He cannot break that stone right there, but we still see him with all that ferocity. Getting put in that minecart, unfortunately. Steve putting him in the fence, putting him in the air. What is going on? I'm not even too sure what's going on right there. You see him making a trap with the iron block. Roy, I'm quite baffled right now, but Roy's still trying to get that second stock off Steve. But Roy, and that is game. Death by Magna Block, ladies and gentlemen. You hate to see it. Ghost proceeds to the winnings. I think I don't know what round this is, but I don't know. Ghost wins. GG's all around. How's the crowd work? How's the crowd feeling right now? Crowd. The crowd is gone. Wow, but that is okay. Crowd is gonna come back. Good games from the Steve and the Roy. We love to see it. I'm very entertained. How do you feel, David? Are you entertained right now?
Yes.
Said yes. We are entertained, especially with this great commentary. Roy, not Roy. David, how did you feel about that last game? Did you think the Roy could have done any better, or was he just doomed from the start?
Yes.
He said yes.
Thank you for that commentary. We're going to keep it moving. Next up, we got Prokilla versus Ghost. We're going to let this gentleman continue our commentary here for losers quarterfinals.
All right, Steve and the Rob in quarterfinals. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit biased right now. Rob being one of my good friends from work, and Steve just being this absolute menace right now. But right now we see Rob putting the heavy pressure on the Steve right now, and Rob just getting pickaxe. Steve putting that same pressure that we've been seeing all game today. I mean, that man is quite terrifying. I don't know how these people function. But then again, back to the game, we see Rob getting that blast just deflected from Steve. Wow, I'm baffled right now. I love seeing this. Rob putting that same pressure. These two just going back and forth. I'm not gonna lie, we're seeing a pretty even match right now. Rob staying away from that minecart, I see. Both just getting deflected from that minecart. Steve getting that first stock off Rob. I hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to see it. I am very biased right now, if I'm being completely honest. But then again, this Steve, I mean, he is a specimen. All right. Rob just getting heavy pressure right now. I didn't even know it's the percentage. Rob close to death. Steve still in his first stock. Oh my goodness. Steve getting that second stock off Rob. I don't know how this man functions. You know, I hear his grandfathers are part god. How's the crowd looking like? Non-existent. That is okay. Back to the gameplay. Steve just, God. I should get his name tattooed just because of how crazy this guy's playing right now. Both just on edge. What is going on? Alright, that minecart just not putting the same effect as it did these previous games, but that minecart, never mind, I take it back. That minecart close to kill. Oh, and Steve with that diamond pickaxe getting the kill off Rob. We see 3 stocks still on the board for Steve. Steve building a nice little house for himself. God, this man, this Steve, I mean, goodness gracious. How does he function? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Pixels, you know, in that steak, a lot of protein. He gets a lot of protein in, you know. All right, second match of this round, I think. I don't know. All right, Rob, back to his default colors. We see Steve putting that pressure with that minecart, then with that pickaxe. Rob just trying to get back on the main stage, putting Steve in that little. Oh my goodness. Rob, come on, man. You gotta lock in right now. You're AI. You're the future. You gotta. All right, Steve. He is just getting plummeted to the ground right now, but still putting that same pressure on Rob. I mean, are we gonna see an early stock a minute into the game? I think we might. Ladies and gentlemen. But Steve getting his own TNT thrown back at him. Did I just see that correctly? Are my eyes deceiving me? I'm not too sure. Kind of just thinking out loud right now. All right, back to the gameplay. Rob putting Steve on the ground. Is he gonna get this first with that up air? Nope. Getting blown back into the air. Steve just trying to put effect with that diamond pickaxe. Nope. All right. Rob close to getting that first stock off, but it seems like he's getting killed by the Magna block. Rob killed by Magna block. If only that said it in chat. All right. Steve just still in his third stock. Last game we see Steve 3-stock this Rob. Are we going to see it happen again? I hope not. Steve juggling him in the air. Oh my goodness gracious. But Rob trying to get that first stock off Steve. Steve throwing back Rob's own little mechanic, little thingy. Throwing that minecart as well. Putting him in the air. Putting him on an edge. Rob just trying to just get back on stage. Steve just completely discombobulating the Rob right now. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Steve still at 144. Clearly has a total on him because this man does not want to die. As much as Rob is trying right now, he just cannot seem to get the kill on this Steve. I'm rooting for Rob. Steve getting that second stock off Rob with that diamond pickaxe. You hate to see it. Oh, Steve just standing there trying to craft something, getting killed by the Rob. Finally, I mean, this guy, he just won't go down. Rob getting insane pressure on him. Are we gonna see an early second stock from Rob right now? Are we seeing a comeback, ladies and gentlemen? We might see a comeback. Both playing it safe, I see. Steve hitting him with that wooden pickaxe. Steve staying in the air right now. Rob completely destroying that minecart right there, but Steve still putting in that same pressure. Are we going to see Steve take this stock, or are we going to see him take his own life? I'm not too sure. Rob getting that second stock off Steve. 69%. Nice. Rob putting in that pressure on Steve, but Steve hitting him with that anvil. Wow, that's got to weigh like a ton. Rob putting in that same pressure. Come on, Rob. You can come back from this. He's all pixels, man. Come on. I am biased. I'm not going to lie, but this Steve, I mean, he has left me speechless on numerous amounts of time during this tournament. Both at pretty high stock right now. It's a pretty even match. This is getting kind of terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm shaking in my boots right now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about how you feel, but I am quite scared. And Steve hitting him with that cart and David, it's okay. It happens. Damn. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You hate to see it. Steve just completely obliterating my friend right now. I'm going to treat him later to food. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Prokilla getting out of the tournament, I think. Are you out? I'm not too sure, to be honest. But Ghost moving on to, what is that? Losers semifinal. ForeignSkies, where art thou? ForeignSkies. Oh wait, never mind. He's right here. I didn't see him. That's my fault, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Steve and Violet.
2, 1, go!
Ghost and Hell Above. Alrighty. Get into this gameplay. Alright, Violet putting some pretty heavy pressure on Steve early match. Steve again with that minecart. Violet's just ramming into Steve right now. Putting that pressure edge guard. We seeing an early stock in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness gracious. Steve down first stock. That is a rare sight to see. Oh my goodness. Violet putting just heavy pressure on Steve right now. Steve just struggling to come back from it, searching for diamonds. You're not going to find diamonds, buddy. You gotta find God. This Byleth is just, my goodness. Byleth almost getting that up air kill on Steve. Oh, Steve with the flint and steel. We see him building a little wall right there. Unfortunately, Byleth has the sword and not an axe, not the proper tools to break down that wall. And Steve almost getting that kill on Byleth, putting just right in the air. Steve with that minecart, his trusty minecart. He seems to have set up a ping pong table. I'm not too sure. Byleth throwing him in the air. The disrespect. Both getting blown back. Folks, both backs blown out right now. Byleth throwing, keeping that pressure on Steve. Getting that second stock off Steve. Are we going to see a 3 stock, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not too sure what's going on. Steve seems to have been discombobulated. This Byleth finally dying. Steve getting that first stock off Byleth. Steve getting that first stock off Byleth. This man keeping her in the air, juggling, just straight juggling. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Steve with his trusty minecart. Back at it again. Right on the edge. Steve getting that second stock off, still staying at 17. Are we going to see a comeback from the Steve? It might be possible, dear ladies and gentlemen. It might be possible. Keeping Byleth in the air, just juggling Byleth, just coming back from that. Steve with that anvil out of nowhere, straight from his inventory, ladies and gentlemen. Straight from his inventory. Again with that minecart, Byleth seems to have been disoriented from that minecart, as we all have been throughout this tournament. Byleth putting pressure on Steve, putting him in an edge, but Steve back at it again with his minecart. Byleth just, Byleth is not letting that minecart hit him, but Byleth getting thrown into the air. Steve with the minecart, Byleth in the air. What are we gonna do? What is Steve gonna do? What is Byleth gonna do? I'm not too sure what's going on right now. Steve, his own block, getting in the way of his kill. Setting up that TNT. Is Byleth gonna fall for it? And she falls for it. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. Went to Steve. I did not think he was gonna come back from that, but he did. And he does it, eating his protein. Eating his protein. How are we feeling today? Oh, I'm on screen. Hey guys. All right, second round.
2, 1, go!
Or third round, I'm not too sure. All right. Both putting just insane pressure, keeping that same energy from last game, just bringing it in onto the third. Both just cannot get each other's off their backs. That's Steve in the air. Steve with the minecart. Oh my goodness. Steve just staying on the edge. Byleth putting insane pressure on the Steve. What is going on? We're barely 30 seconds into the game, and we're already seeing some heavy gameplay right now. Byleth almost getting that kill off Steve with that up air. Steve searching for diamonds. He is petrified, and I'm not gonna lie, I would be too, because Byleth is getting that first stock off Steve. First stock off of Steve. This Steve, he has had a tough day today, and it seems to be getting to him right now. Steve's just trying to search for those diamonds. He is not gonna find them. They're both on edge right now. Byleth being put into the air. Steve just. Alright, both players seems to be on stage right now, putting equal amounts of pressure. We see Steve discombobulated right now. Steve is discombobulated and he gets punished for it. Never mind. He is not getting the kill off that, but that got me scared. Steve with trusty Elytra. Byleth staying on edge. Getting that up there. And Steve down for the count on his last stock, ladies and gentlemen. Steve is on his last stock. My goodness. I was rooting for him too. But are we going to see a comeback? We might. This Steve has surprised me many times before. But Steve, he needs to respawn or else he's going to get knocked. Byleth's just putting the pressure on this Steve. If I was the Steve, I'd DC if I was him. But I am not, and he is pushing on through. He's pushing on through, trying to get that first stock off the Byleth. All right, Steve just struggling to get this kill off the Byleth. Byleth coming back around, keeping him in the air. Both on edge right now. Is that lava? Damn. Steve getting 3-starred by the Byleth. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
A chance to grow.
All right. Score is now 1-1. Ghost has 1. ForeignSkies has 1. Winner of this will go to losers finals. Thinking about a character change here, maybe, or it's probably gonna try to mitigate the momentum here. The ForeignSkies has. We'll see. Ghost on the verge of being eliminated. I'd say break a leg, but his leg's already broken. Let's see who's going to go home with the guaranteed at least 3rd place. Or close to it. Loser of this will go home to 4th place, I believe. Off the edge. ForeignSkies waiting him out. As he's mining. Can't let him mine. He will be more powerful that way. And he's getting juggled. Axe juggles. Looked like a side smash to me or a side tilt. I couldn't tell. I don't play Steve. All right. ForeignSkies off the ledge. Gets back on. Oh, both trading, both getting back on stage. Ghost is mining the minecart. He just barely whiffed the minecart there. Oh, gets the back tilt. ForeignSkies gets that stock. Ghost needs to figure out what he's gonna do. Ooh. Delaying off the edge. That's risky stuff, but somehow gets it. Oh no. Off the ledge again. Throwing the lava out there. Look like a down smash. Missing the side smash. Gets the back tilt though and gets the kill. Nice parry into the combos. Minecart combo. Axe combos. Drop the ledge. Oh no. Oh. Nice. It's off of the TNT. Oh, the axe kill. And Ghost is on the verge of advancing. ForeignSkies is on the verge of being eliminated. Axe combos. Up smash. Gets another back tilt. Needs to keep this momentum. He looks like he's going to do it. Oh, the side smash, and that is game. ForeignSkies will go home. Ghost will advance to losers finals. All right, guys, we got 3 more matches left. For winners finals, let's get Shady versus Crusader. And these are our top 4 so the rules have changed a bit. It will be best 3 out of 5 now instead of best 2 out of 3. The matches are now best 3 out of 5. Oh, never mind. Going right back into it. Is this good? Button checks, what? It's live? All right, good. Good luck to Ghost and Crusader. Oh, sorry, not Ghost and Crusader. Shady and Crusader. I gotta fix this. In the meantime, I'll pass off over the commentary here to this gentleman.
Alrighty. We see Both Ghost and the other person not on screen. Oh, Shady and Ghost. Nope, Shady and Crusader. Never mind. Wait. Crusader just putting that heavy pressure. These characters look very similar. It's kind of hard to tell who's who, but just Crusader putting that heavy pressure on the Ghost right now. Oh, almost getting that stock off. Who was that? Shit, I don't know what's going on. What's going on? How you feeling right now? I'm gonna pass the mic on to Steve from last game. Steve, how do you feel about this game?
Characters scary. Two swords characters kind of scary. I'm gonna have to face the loser of this. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing though.
Alrighty, great commentary from him. Alrighty. I think Shady put that heavy pressure on Crusader right now. I'm starting to get the difference between these two characters. Alright. Crusader going with that up air. Get that down there. Or I don't know what's going on with the flame sword at that up air. Sending Shady up on top. Sending him to the sky. Sending him to the screen. Breaking the fourth wall. Crusader seems to get that what was that, second stock off Shady. Oh my goodness. Shady, but still coming in with that same energy from last game. Crusader just seems to be dodging, just maneuvering around this Ghost right now. Crusader not falling for that trap, but still getting thrown into the air by Shady. Shady playing it smart by staying on the edge. Still at one stock though. Shady getting that stock off Crusader, both at one stock, both at low percentage. This game is it's a coin toss. It really is. Shady keeping Crusader juggling in the air right now. Crusader bringing back that same medicine. Shady. These two are just going back and forth, but right now it seems like Shady is just putting heavy pressure, keeping Crusader on the edge right now. All right. Excellent. Oh, what just happened? I have no idea, but it seems like Crusader got that round.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Violet winning the game. As the other guy said, this is best 3 out of 5. So it's not over yet. It actually has just begun. How are we feeling today? I'm going to pass the mic back to Steve. Steve, how are we feeling today? How are you feeling about this game? Who do you got your votes on right now?
I love kind of games, you know. Byleth combos. He really knows all the Byleth stuff. Like right there at the end of that game, it was up B to down air. The DI mix up. If you don't DI right, you die at like 6. So, yeah, but it looked pretty evenly matched, most part. Right now, Violet's in advantage, but it just takes one hit to come back, so can't ever count him out. Look at him, he goes deep off stage too. Tyra threatens leap right now. Oh, there we go. Got the stock? Yeah, that's the stock.
All right. Shady getting that first stock off Crusader. Crusader just taking it heavy from Shady right now. Who knows what's going on? Both in the air. Shady just staying up there. Crusader in the bottom. Putting that pressure, trying to get that first stock off Shady. Shady getting thrown downstairs. So we're seeing 2 eliminations from the underground. Shady at 2, Crusader at 1. both equally matched in my opinion. But then again, it is best 3 out of 5, so the game really is just started. We don't know who could come back. We have seen many surprises from today's tournament. I'm not too surprised if we see a miracle happen. All right. Crusader putting pressure on Shady right now. Shady fighting right back, putting that same pressure. Both of these two just evenly matched in my opinion. I mean, goodness gracious. And Shady getting that final stock off Crusader. Oh my days. Both one-on-one right now. This match seems to be pretty evenly matched. It's almost like God's hands was making this game. Again, best 3 out of 5. How is the crowd feeling today? Non-existent, per usual. We love to see it. Steve, what's your real name? I don't know your real name.
You can call me Ghost. I tag.
All right, Ghost from last game playing as Steve. How do you feel about that match game? How do you feel about these two, and how do you feel about the whole tournament in general?
These two pretty evenly matched. And I've never seen them before, but ForeignSkies and me were the previous champions. So he's already out. I'm in losers because one of them took me out. So I'm good to see new good faces, Smash Brothers. At the same time, scary seeing faces playing these sword characters, having a lot of range, controlling the tempo of the game.
Nah, that's good. That's good. We love to hear from other people's perspectives. You know, here in the commentary stage, you know, we love to hear. But you know, great commentary, great comments from the game. We love to see it from Ghost, ladies and gentlemen. That was Ghost. You got any? Want to tag yourself or nah? Any socials? Want to tag yourself? Tag yourself.
Well, all my socials are Ghost Blocks on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Ghost Blocks, and everything. Anybody trying to watch me play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I don't know why you would, but I'm there.
You never know. All right, but back to the game right now. We got Shady and Crusader. We see Shady getting that first stock off. Oh no, wait, never mind. I'm sorry. Crusader getting that first stock off Shady, and Crusader just keeping that same pressure. Even though he is at 133, he is not afraid to tangle, ladies and gentlemen. He is not afraid to dance with the devil. He is putting that pressure, and Shady sending him into the crowd. RIP, but both at 2 stocks right now. Both pretty evenly matched, like I said before. Kind of just repeating myself, but I mean, you're here for the gameplay, let's be real. And the gameplay is quite interesting. I mean, it always is, especially with Smash games. Alright, but back to the gameplay. Crusader just seemingly getting some hits off Shady right now. Both just going back and forth, hitting each other with some combos. Shady grabbing Crusader, throwing him in the air. Crusader fighting back, both on the edge right now. Crusader hitting him with that little sword hit. Again, Crusader just staying pressure right now. Shady trying to come back from it, sending him to the edge, keeping him there. Not for too long though. All right. Crusader sending Shady onto the screen, giving the crowd a little fourth wall break right there. But we see Shady just giving him back the same routine, sending him into the crowd. All right. Both at 1 stock, both evenly matched, and both pretty petrified in my opinion. At least I am. I'm quite entertained. Are you entertained, Ghost? How are you feeling? Are you entertained?
Entertained? Yes, I am entertained right now.
He is entertained. How is the crowd feeling right now? Is the crowd entertained? Non-existent. That is okay. Any comments from the chat right now? because we are live streaming on Twitch right now. Twitch.tv/ was it True Gamer 9000, I think. All right, but back to the gameplay. Both, I mean, these guys are like Rocky and Apollo, pretty evenly matched, pretty just keeping me entertained at least. Hopefully keeping the people at home entertained. And what was that? Crusader getting that knock off Shady. I almost forgot the names right now, but that is okay. The game is not over, is it? No, it's still what was it, 2-1? I'm pretty sure. And like I said before, and like I'll say it again, it is best 3 out of 5. These guys just have crazy stamina. I don't know how they do it. I mean, if I was in their position, my hands would be sweating all over the controller. Am I right, Ghost? If I was in these guys' position right now, I mean, my hands would be really sweaty. I'm a pretty sweaty guy. How do you deal when it comes to gaming in tournaments like these? Do you get pretty nervous or anything like that?
I don't sweat. I get nerves sometimes, but my security of my wall I built at Steve usually allows me to overcome that.
We love to hear that. We love to hear the confidence in people's. But back to the gameplay. Both keeping the same energy from these past couple of games. I mean, I don't know how these guys do it right now. Both staying on edge. What is that? Crusader putting the pressure on Shady. Like before we've seen. Or like we've seen before. You know what I mean. Alright. Both staying on edge. Both pretty evenly matched. And Shady getting that first stock off Crusader. First of the round. But certainly not the last. I mean, these guys are just going ham at each other right now. No shielding, no nothing. Just pure hands. Or pure swords, I guess. Both underground. Both in the air. Both just defying gravity right now. But back on stage. They're staying on edge right now. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how these people do it, but we do it. I mean, they do it. I don't do anything. I'm just commentating. All right. All right. But we're seeing Shady's getting a bit of resilience right now, not wanting to die, seeing as he's about to get this second stock off Crusader right now. But have I spoken too soon? I'm not too sure. I am not too sure. Seems like these guys are just playing it safe right now. All right. Some nice service from the gentleman over here at what is this arcade called again? I forgot. Extraordinaire Arcade. If you want to come by Extraordinaire Arcade, we are in San Bernardino. If you're around the local area, check us out. Check them out. Pretty nice place. Pretty open place, you know. I mean, hosting these fun tournaments for the community. Getting some big cash prizes. But anyways, back to the gameplay. Back to the gameplay, we see both evenly matched. I wasn't even paying attention, but both of these guys are just at one stock right now. But Crusader seems to get the short end of the stick right now, being at 74, 82%, 90%, just getting thrown in the air by Shady right now. Shady just putting immense pressure on Crusader. Are we going to see an early stock right now? And we see Shady get that final kill off Crusader, making it what, 3-1 right now. And I think that's I think that might be a final win for Shady, no? 2-2. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2-2. No, I'm okay. I don't really like popcorn. It really gets in your teeth. You know, it's like sand. You know, it's just really gets everywhere. How do you feel about popcorn, Ghost? How do you feel about the popcorn?
I like popcorn.
He likes popcorn. All right. Getting a little glitch on the screen. Oh, and getting handed popcorn. He likes popcorn. I don't really like popcorn. It gets in your teeth, you know. But I think I saw a character switch up. Oh.
All right, guys, it's going down to the wire here. Winner will go home. Oh, actually, we'll go to loser's bracket. But it's going down to the wire here for Shady and Crusader.
Water, we're back in the commentary business. All right. These two providing the same energy as before. Nothing new, nothing boring. We love to see when the gameplay isn't straight out. We love to see this. Both of these guys just determined to kill each other. We should all move life like this, but anyways. Both of these guys pretty evenly matched. Me on the very edge of my seat right now. Crowd seems to be pretty dead, but that is okay. That is okay. We see what's that? Shady switching characters, I see. The Crusader not caring, not giving one damn, sending him into the air. Both underground, but both recovering from that. I don't know how they recovered from that. If I was Samus, I'd be dead by now. But both of these guys are not, and that seems to be what? Crusaders sending Shady into the crowd. But Shady trying to give back that same kind of respect by trying to kill him. See him struggling to do so. Crusader just staying persistent on living. This man does not want to die. Shady just, I mean, he is trying, and he gets that first stock off Crusader. Like we said before, winner goes home. I mean, winner stays here, loser goes home. Final round. Pretty evenly matched, pretty terrifying. Both on thin ice right now. Both not wanting to go home. I think from out today's tournament, these guys seems to be pretty paired up. Like I said, it's Rocky and Apollo right now. But it seems Shady putting Crusader in a chokehold, sending him into the air. Crusader giving back that same energy. Alright. My goodness. Crusader just not wanting to die. Never mind, I spoke too soon and he is dead to the ground, 6 feet under. Just like my great aunt. Alright. Crusader at 1 stock, Shady at 2. Seems like the favor is towards Shady right now. I am not too sure. But it seems like that is how the story arc is going to end, with Shady getting that win. I'm not too sure though. I don't want to speak too soon on Crusader's behalf, but both of these guys just really just going back and forth, digging in at each other, Really just plowing at each other. Shady getting that final stock off Crusader, hitting with that little spin jutsu, little fire spin jutsu. And what was that? Crusader going home. Shady staying for another round, staying to see another day. Unfortunately, Crusader just could not keep up. Anyways, how are we feeling today? How is the energy in the room right now? Non-existent. All right. Ghost, how do you feel right now? How's the popcorn? How's the gameplay? How are you feeling?
Good. I have to play right now, so.
Oh, he has to play right now. Ghost is about to play right now as Steve. Am I corrected? He is playing as Steve, and like I said before, I mean, this Steve player right here, he's very persistent on living. Am I right?
What?
You are very persistent on surviving the game, as I've seen many times before in your gameplay. I mean, you do not want to die, pal.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to keep it moving with losers finals here. Next up, we got Crusader versus Ghost. Crusader versus Ghost. Break a leg. Just kidding. So we're going to keep it pushing here. For losers finals, we got Crusader versus Ghost. All right. Players getting set up here. Give him a quick little minute here. All right, we got the fist bumps. Looks like this round is live.
3, 2, 1,
Yeah, why not? We're gonna do some dual commentary here with Hector, who's been providing commentary for us for the last hour and a half or so. What do you think of this matchup so far?
Like I've said before, I mean, Ghost Steve, I mean, he's surprised me many times before, but then again, this Violet, he also surprised me. Both seems to be pretty evenly matched right now, but Steve just be putting him pressure on the Violet, you know?
Right on, right on. Oh, nice up smash. He's gonna get the first stock here. The up tilts. More up tilts. Up tilt combos. Right, back on the stage. Crusader really needs to find an opening here, otherwise we will get abused by Ghost here. Oh, okay, he gets a kill there. Good combos, but he's still got a lot of work to do here. Just about caught up, and when it comes to percentage, the up smash does not kill though. Still not enough. Probably the next one will. Minecart. Oh, he gets the minecart kill. Hector, who are you going for?
Well, I mean, like I said before, I was talking to Ghost a little earlier, so I'm a little favorite towards him, but it seems like Violet gets that both on their last stocks. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Steve right now. He seems like to be a good guy, you know. Had a little chit chat with him, gave him the mic for a little bit, but you know, I've seen his gameplay before. Steve just providing just a lot of scary moments throughout the game, even 3-stocking some people in the tournament. But yeah, Steve overall my top, what I'm rooting for, to be honest.
Right on, right on. I personally would like to see a new champion every weekend or every month that we have these tournaments here. Reason being is because we have a Street Fighter player who keeps coming back and winning. He's 14 years old and is showing up, taking names and kicking butt at my tournaments. He's been taking my money for the longest time. We're going to set up here as Ghost takes the first round here.
That is crazy to hear. Street Fighter just taking all the money. You said 14 years old, you said? My goodness. I mean, at 14, I wish I was doing that kind of movement, but unfortunately, I am not.
He did just turn 14, Enzo the Hokage. So he was 13 taking names, so you got to take that into consideration as well. He's also been going to tournaments around the country. I think he just came back from forget what tournament it was. Genesis. I'm not sure if he was at Genesis or not. All right, back to the gameplay here. Did we get a character change? I couldn't tell. No character change. Oh! TNT almost kills him, gets almost KO'd by himself. All right, the side tail's out. He's off the stage. Still off the stage. Ooh. Okay, gets that kill. Risky stuff and pays off. Crusader really fighting here. Not sure what that was about. Probably messed up input. Hector, do you go to Game Lab at all?
Not really. I'm kind of here for a friend, to be honest. I mean, last time I really played Smash was, you know, back in high school, or not, back in middle school, and right now I'm just kind of supporting a friend, but unfortunately he lost. You might have seen him as Prokilla. He was playing as Rob, and unfortunately he just couldn't make it to the rounds, but Yeah, just I was actually gonna come here to what's the arcade called again? I'm sorry.
Game Lab.
Game Labs. I was gonna come here a couple days ago, but it was President's Day. I actually couldn't make it because it was closed. But I've been wanting to check this place out, and yeah, this is my first time coming here, and I'm enjoying it really. You know, I love to see all these new players, seeing, you know, really the community kind of just coming to this place, just hitting up tournaments, good vibes all around. You know.
Right on, right on. Well, you're welcome back here to do commentary anytime. Oh, he gets the kill there. Still not enough. All right. Ghost takes it once again. Score is now 2-0 with this Steve gameplay.
Start the battle. Steve. Violet.
All right. Going to game 3 here for losers finals.
3, 2, 1, go.
The up tilt combos, more up tilt combos. Oh, kind of messed it up there, but gets that damage. Oh yeah, the reason I brought up Hector is why you, if you go to Game Lab at all, is because the arcade owner will recognizes you from somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where. He said Game Lab, but don't know if there has any truth or not.
I think there was a tournament a couple weeks back going on in Game Labs. I'm pretty sure he might have recognized me from there. My friend was in that tournament, and unfortunately he did lose in his second round. But yeah, I'm not too sure. He might have recognized me from there. I mean, I was wearing eyeliner. I'm wearing eyeliner right now, so it's probably that.
Yeah, you mentioned your eyeliners. Like, wait a minute. He looks familiar. It's like, well, he's never been here. I can tell you that. They probably recognize you from there. All right, back to the gameplay here. Both have stocks on their opponents. Careful with the TNT. Oh, all right. It's a back tilt kill. Ghost on the verge of advancing to grand finals here. Crusader on the verge of being eliminated, going home with 3rd place. Thank you. The Crusader can change this around. Okay, gets a stock. Scores now 1-1, but he's got a high percentage here. Oh no! Combos, he's off the edge. Let's follow up, okay. He's off the edge. Oh, almost gets the up smash there. Gotta be very careful here. He gets grabbed. The anchor. Can't let him mind. Has to be very careful. Oh, minecart. Okay. Still at a disadvantage here. Oh, cancels out. Oh, side smash, and that is it. Ghost will advance to grand finals.
Oh, advancing to grand finals, like we said before, with the Steve. I mean, his gameplay has been out of this world, in my opinion, and you know, just good times all around coming from this Steve guy. You know, Ghost providing excellent gameplay. Fortunately, Crusader going home. Nice game though, pretty evenly matched in my opinion. Steve eating that protein. I was reading the chat a little bit beforehand. Someone said something about commentating. I don't really know that much about this game, like moveset wise. You know, I just know the up airs, down airs, and whatnot. So you like the commentary, please say something. Because I'm kind of just rambling on. I'm just trying to have a good time, you know? All right, right now I got Crusader with me. Crusader, you want to say anything before you go home? Any final match thoughts? No? No, that is okay. That is totally fine. Wait, what?
GG's.
The GG's. Love to see the friendly gameplay around here. Nothing but good vibes all around.
Is this live? Is it live? No button checks? All right, looks like we're getting right into it. Shady versus Ghost here for grand finals at Extraordinaire Arcade. Let's get hype. There you go. All right, let's see if Ghost can bring this around. He's going to need 3 wins to reset the bracket here. And then 3 more wins to take this tournament. Shady, all he needs is 3 more wins to take this tournament. And he will be declared our new grand champion here at Extraordinaire Arcade. I know Hector likes this Steve gameplay, but I've seen it an overpowered character all around. I mean, that's in my opinion. All right. All right, all right. Going back to the gameplay. Looks like Ghost is down a stock here. Oh, careful with that anchor. Almost breaks the shield there. Ghost needs this kill. The minecart. Ooh, okay, he gets it. Good stuff, good stuff.
This is pretty nerve-wracking, but you know, like I said before, you know, I am rooting for Steve on this one. But Steve just getting killed just by Shady, or no, by Ghost. I mean, I'm sorry, or no, I'm sorry, but by Shady just. But Steve providing pressure, even though he's at his last stock. You know, I'm a little bit favored towards this Steve right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit biased, but Shady just putting pressure on Steve right now. You hate to see it, especially with Steve being at 1 stock and only Shady being at his 2nd. Both trying to provide pressure on each other, both just trying to get out of harm's way, but Steve's mining for diamonds, looking for some kind of hope, especially with 1 stock, but Shady just not wanting to give them that chance. Shady seemed to move around this Steve right now. He just knows where to go, knows where to hit, and Steve just trying to maneuver around him, but he just can't seem to get 1 hit with Shady, especially getting that wombo combo all over and switching characters back and forth. That up air, we see Steve flying into the air. Are we going to see the death by Steve right now? I'm not too sure. Ooh, and that's game. That is game. Shady taking that round. All right, going on to the what is this, 2nd game? Pretty sure. Shady with 1 win on his shoulder.
2, 1, go!
Final gameplay. All right, going on to the 2nd game. Steve providing insane pressure early on into the game right now. Just completely plowing at Shady right now. All right. Crowd seems to be a little non-existent, little gone, little disappeared. Thanos snap, one could say. But back to the gameplay. Steve staying on that edge for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. But Shady just punishing for it, just saying no, you know? Not wanting to get hit by that minecart and just sending him ablaze. Sending Steve ablaze, both staying on edge. Steve with his trusty pickaxe, trusty axe, wooden axes at least, wooden tools, and his trusty minecart. You love to see the minecart in action right now. Both at 3 stocks, but both in the red when it comes to percentage. Steve just staying on the edge. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he seems like he's got something going on right there, trying to bait him, I think. I'm not too sure what's going on, but Steve just maneuvering, but Shady getting that stock off to Steve right now. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, but Steve trying to provide that same energy he did beforehand and trying to get this stock off Shady right now. Steve getting... Nope, he did not. He didn't get that stock off Shady. I stand corrected. Shady just staying persistent on living right now. He does not want to die. I digress. He just falls into Steve's hands. Both at 2 stocks. With Steve getting the shorter end of the stick. Seeing as he is getting kind of comboed right now. Getting a little bit juggled. But Steve doing the juggling right now. Steve just sending him into the air. Evening out the percentage. Steve again with that minecart and his anvil, but still getting punished for it, unfortunately. And just getting thrown into the air. And thrown into the air again with Shady getting that second stock off Steve. Oh my days. Oh my goodness gracious. Shady just providing immense pressure on this Steve. Quite petrifying in my opinion. Steve again with that edge play. Who knows what he's doing there. But Shady not falling for it and just keeping him on ground level. Seeing like Shady is just going to get this kill off Steve. And it might be a quick round. We see. We shall see. Is he going to get the kill off Steve right now? Is he going to get it? Not too sure. It's a close game. It's a close game, but Steve inevitably just falls into his death. Unfortunately, you hate to see it. My heart is broken. My heart is in pieces for the Steve. I was rooting for him. But unfortunately, Shady gets that second win. The game is now 2-0. The favor towards Shady. As you can see, both men pretty concentrated, pretty both relaxed. You know, no stress, nothing around. All right. Crowd is looking a little bit on the edge.
Looks like we got a nice crowd shot going here right now. People watching the grand finals matches here at Extraordinaire Arcade. We got Shady on the left, Ghost on the right. Well, actually, Ghost is Steve, and then I'm not sure what that character's name is. Bileth? Yep. He's got 2 on Ghost right now. The next win, if he takes this round, he's going to go home as our grand champion here at Extraordinaire Arcade. We'll see. Oh, the down smash, but he parries. Or he techs off the wall. Flies back on stage. Oh, and somehow that kills. Good stuff. All right. Back on the stage. Oh, getting juggled. 32% damage. Ghost needs to figure something out. He's being abused at the moment. All right, we're seeing signs of life here. The anchor. Up tilt. Nothing. Gets the minecart, though. Not enough to kill, just off the stage. Okay, gets the down smash, though. Gets right back on the stage. There's going to be immediately abused. Up tilt combos. More up tilt combos. Somehow escapes out of there. Shady finding a way to... Ooh. More up tilt combos. Both are in the red. Both have 2 stocks. Ghost is being abused. Using the mine. Obviously, that's what you have to do with Steve. Gets killed. Shady on the verge of being declared our grand champion. We'll see. All right. Nice back tilt there. Using the mine. Oh, does not get the side smash. Oh no. This is the beginning of the end. He's off the stage. Needs to get out. He counters the minecart. Oh. Up tilts. Oh, he almost gets it. And that is it. Shady is our new grand champion here at Extraordinaire Arcade. Give it up for these competitors, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all for coming out. And that is it for this tournament. We got Street Fighter 6 coming right up, but before we get started on that, we'll do the award ceremony. I need top 3 for Smash Brothers on deck, please. Top 3 for Smash Brothers. Not yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? To all of our Smash competitors, I just want to say thank you for coming out for our Smash Brothers tournament here at Extraordinaire Arcade. I also want to thank Will for allowing us to host our tournament here at Extraordinaire Arcade. We appreciate you, Will. Also contributing to the pot when he didn't need to do that, and he did it anyway. So, Will, we appreciate you. All right, for third place, let's get Crusader. Come on up. Come on up, come on up. There you go. Stay right here. Crusader. Stay right here. And in second place, we have Ghost. Come on up. Almost making it, our former champion. Here are your winnings, sir. Appreciate you. And in first place, our new grand champion here at Extraordinaire Arcade, we have Shady. Come on up. Congratulations, sir. Appreciate you. Let's get top 3 pictures right here. Thank you. And then one last shot before you leave. Show it off to our new crowd cam up here. Show off your winnings to your crowd cams. Wave to the camera. You guys don't need to do that. Don't make it awkward. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. Next up, we got Street Fighter 6. Don't go anywhere.